with the headmen of Maulai area and few of the leaders from different organizations, NGOs were also present in the meeting. In the meeting, they have presented a memorandum where they have put down few of the points and the resolutions that were taken up in yesterday's meeting in Maulai among the headmen and the organizations there. So that memorandum was submitted to us. In that memorandum, there were about 4-5 points that they had mentioned. Number one was regarding suspension of the individuals involved in the incident that took place on 13th. Number two, regarding the deployment of central forces. Number three, regarding the internet services and the curfew that is on. And number four, regarding shifting of the CRPF camp that is there, temporary, which was supposed to be temporary out there. All these aspects, many of the members spoke in detail and they expressed their concerns. And as a government, we have noted down all the concerns that they had. We have informed them that the curfew has already been lifted for a few hours, and as we observe the situation, we will further relax it. We have also ensured that the internet will start by 6 today in the evening, because we understand that a lot of students and youth are especially are suffering. And regarding the camp also, we have told them that this was never a permanent camp, but for a long time that camp has been placed out there, and appropriate steps to change that location, the process has started. And the CRPF has also indicated to us in a positive manner that they also would like to get a permanent location. So it's a win-win situation for both sides. So the process has started, and we will be shifting that camp from there after the procedure and process is done. And at the same time, obviously infrastructure also has to be created for the CRPF in the new location wherever they are placed. Regarding the issue of action against the individuals who were involved, we have informed all the members that a judicial inquiry has been set up. And this judicial inquiry will look into all the details of this particular incident that took place on 13th. And we have asked the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission chairperson, Justice Pai Pai, to head this judicial inquiry. So therefore, him being the chairman of the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission and also being the chairperson of this inquiry committee, it will be serving both the purposes from the human rights aspect and also ensuring that this judicial inquiry is given complete freedom and independence and full power to look into all aspects of this particular case. And based on that, we have also mentioned and informed all the members that only once the reports come into us, only when we find out the details, only then will it be able to identify who is responsible for what action, and only then will it be possible for us to take action in terms of suspension or any other kind of extreme order or action that has to be taken. And that the government is committed to doing that, but once the judicial inquiry report comes in giving us all details of the case. Apart from that, they also mentioned about different actions being taken, so we will look into that aspect. We told them that the government will examine all options and the government will take a call. So we have asked them to leave that to the wisdom of the government. But as I said, that the judicial inquiry has been set up, and we are confident that very soon the report will come, and based on that report, we will take necessary action. Apart from that, they have also mentioned about the fact that in the future, these kind of raids or this kind of operations should be done in close coordination with also the headmen. So we have informed all of them that yes, accordingly, appropriate procedures will always be followed, and in the future also we will ensure that more steps are taken in order to take people into confidence in such cases in the future also. And then at the end, we have appealed to the headmen and all the leaders who have come from all different organizations that they must work together with the government, because it is in the interest, large interest of the people of Shillong city and the state as a whole, that we have peace, and we should all work together to move forward to ensure that there is peace in the city and in the state.
What was the reaction
Sorry?
from the suspension?
Sorry?
What was the reaction from the leaders from Mumbai?
So they have stuck to the point, saying that this is what the demand and the resolution yesterday was passed. So they have expressed again towards the end that they would want suspension, and we have maintained that it is only when we have the report with us which informs us that who is responsible for what, only then action can be taken against the individuals. So that was the...
Have they agreed to be in this peace committee?
No, they have not agreed as of now to be there.
Well, so people have questioned the body like the MHRC, stating that it is funded by the state.
So that is the reason why, in order to clarify all doubts, we have constituted a judicial inquiry. This is under the Commissions of Inquiry Act. So this is a very, very powerful body, and it is completely independent, and therefore this would be the appropriate forum or the inquiry to look into this aspect, and keeping all those aspects in mind, that's the reason why we have formed this judicial inquiry.
Well, so how is the situation right now? Because yesterday also Governor's carcade was attacked in Mumbai area.
Yeah, so yeah, of course, it was returning back after the governor had been dropped in Guwahati. So the carcade was returning back, and that time there were a few miscreants who had thrown some stones at them. One vehicle was damaged. We mentioned this in the meeting today, and even the senior leaders and the headmen from the locality have mentioned that the parents, the senior citizens, the elders have all been, last 2 nights have been themselves roaming around and moving around within Mawlai to ensure that there is peace. So there has been a lot of participation from the elders out here. And when we mentioned this, they themselves said that in spite of all these involvement of the society to ensure peace, some stray incidents did take place, and they have also accepted that. And but they have maintained, this is the words of the leaders from the Mawlai area, that these are stray incidents, but by and large, the community, all the seniors, all the elderly people have all been together and ensuring that they have been coming out and ensuring that there's peace in the locality, in the area.
Any action taken in this case?
Obviously, we are inquiring into it. Let's see, and information comes to us then appropriate. Only after the evidence or information comes to us, then only we can take.
So why not?
Sorry.
What about lifting of curfew?
We have already lifted the curfew for a limited time from 5 a.m. in the morning to 4 p.m. today, and we will further examine the situation, and then we will take a decision on whether to further relax it from 4 p.m. to 5 or 6 or 7 p.m. So we'll take a decision on that.
So on the report of a youth telling about Bangladesh, what do you have to say? Because the report of that.
These are just allegations or information that is being put in the thing. We don't have any specific intel on that aspect.
Any information on the weapons, sir?
No, not yet. We have not been. We have not got any information on that yet. We have appealed to all, in fact, the headmen and the leaders also from the different organizations, that that they should also take full interest, and they should also ensure that proper information is given to everybody, and that these weapons should be returned back.
So in your meeting with them, did you assure that no action will be taken against them, and they just have to come and it will be confidential there?
Anonymity will be maintained. We have said that the interest of the state as of now is to get back the weapons.
But don't you think, are you saying that they will not be punished for what they've done?
See, the situation and the circumstances under which happened, one does not know very clearly. So for us to simply jump into the aspect of saying that they were going with the intention of grabbing it would not be correct at this point in time. So therefore, what is important to us is to ensure that the weapons are back. Therefore, we will keep the anonymity. We will be interested more to ensure that the safety of the people is there, so the weapons should be brought back. Thank you, sir. Thank you.